Nick, I do love Nick. He is my best friend. He's the funniest person I know. But he has no redeeming qualities. To describe Nick, he's about 6'4", 120 pounds, only wears women's blouses, and sounds exactly like Squidward from SpongeBob. So, like, a typical conversation with Nick, I'll be like, hey, Nick, what are you doing? I'm watching a murder mystery, and if you call me again, you'll be the next mystery. One time, a cab wouldn't pick us up in Brooklyn because we looked too gay. I know. It was at this place called the Bell House. So we called this cab, and it's me, my friend Patty, and Nick. Now, I'm always sort of dressed like a deli worker. And my friend Patty is 5'4", long red hair, sort of dresses like a backup dancer to Paula Abdul. And Nick is in a backless hospital gown. I have no idea. We even sat throughout the night like, Nick, what are you wearing? Your guess is as good as mine. So we call this cab, he pulls up, we walk up. The second we go to open the door, he locks it. And this is the last look the cab driver gives us before he flies off. He goes, and just drives off. Patty's running after the cab. He's like, fuck you, motherfucker, you son of a bitch. Nick goes, now, he had a point. Nick, okay, this is everyone groans when I say this story, but you guys are a good audience. So, Nick, we were talking about when you call customer service, right? And I said it's so annoying because you get the automated voice message and you just want to talk to the operator. I said when you finally get to the operator, be nice to them because people are so mean to them that if you're nice to them, you'll get whatever you want. Nick goes, oh, not me. I go straight for the jugular. I go, why? What happened? Well, I was waiting in line in Verizon for about an hour, and this person picked up. She goes, this is Sally from Verizon. How can I help you? I said, Sally, I'm going to immediately need to speak to your manager because I can tell you're not going to be able to help me. They said, no, Sally's great because she sent him to the fraud department. They're another 40 minutes like, fraud department. And I really worried about Nick during the pandemic because when everything shut down in New York and everyone was leaving, I was like, okay, Nick's not domesticated. My mother's Italian and Mexican. I could raise a garden in my bathroom and live for the rest of my life fine. Nick doesn't even know how to grocery shop. He eats Chipotle 5 times a week, and he keeps getting kicked out of Chipotle. No, he can to God, he called me, well, I got kicked out of Chipotle again. I'm like, why? What did you do? Well, I was waiting in line. It was a lunch rush hour, and this person in front of us ordered 50 burritos for a kid's birthday party. So I got everyone in line to turn against him, and the manager came up to me and said, Miss, you're going to have to leave. Just insane. So, I worried about Nick. So I called Nick. I said, Nick, they're shutting everything down. You're going to have to go grocery shopping. He's like, I'm not grocery shopping. I said, Nick, you don't have a choice. Look, if you're nervous or you're worried, I can help you, okay? Let's make a list together. Let's just start with breakfast. What do you have for breakfast every morning? Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. I said, well, they're closing Dunkin' Donuts, Nick, so you're going to have to make your own iced coffee. And he goes, I'm not Laura Ingalls Wilder. So Nick died.